Hey guys, I think this possibly could be the start of a labor vlog. I don't know, or just another baby watch vlog, but I'm having a contraction right now. Sorry, hold on. Wanted to catch you up. I also wanted to document this for us, but essentially I started having pretty intense contractions last night at dinner time. I didn't think anything of it because I've been having contractions for like the last week, but they carried on through dinner and after. And then they kind of stopped. And then we were watching TV and they started again. And they weren't like super consistent, but they were very sporadic, but they were very intense. They weren't like Braxton Hicks. So we went to bed and then they woke me up at like 4:30, again, pretty intense. Fell back to sleep, woke me up again at 7, and I've been up since 7, and I showered, got all ready, just in case. I actually had a doctor's appointment at 10, and don't mind me, I'm moving with you because it actually just feels good to walk, and I'm like tidying up. I just want this house to be clean. So I went into the doctor's, and I actually got there a little early. I dropped Addie off at camp. Got to the doctor's and I told them that I was having like some pretty intense contractions. So they took me, she examined me, she said I was 2 centimeters, and then she stretched me, which I didn't know that was like a thing, or you could do that. So she said hopefully that'll like help a little bit. She said that she could easily stretch me beyond 2 centimeters, so it was a good sign. And then they hooked me up to the baby, like 2 monitors. It was kind of like a baby stress test. So one showed the contractions and one showed the heartbeat. And it kind of scared me because I sat there for 20 minutes and the heartbeat would like be super paced and then it would get really fast. But she said that that's what they want. They want the baby to be able to like basically control their own heartbeat. And the goal was to have him do that twice in 20 minutes, and he did it 4 times. So he's like good and strong and healthy. I had 2 contractions in the 20 minutes I was sitting there. They were like 8 minutes apart. And that was that. And she just said to come back if they got more intense or I felt like they were happening more frequently. And she would check me again. It's about, I don't even know, I think like almost 3 o'clock right now. She said they're there until 4. At this point, just in the last hour, they've kind of been picking up, but I don't feel like anything is like changing. So at this rate, if they get more intense or speed up, then I'll probably just go straight to the hospital. So that's where we're at. Dan's working. He's pretty close to home though. He was ready to just like come home, but I said there's like no point. We're just laboring at this point. My parents came and took the kids. So thankful to them so that I could just kind of rest. I picked Addie up from camp and I'm just here resting and we're gonna see what happens. I feel like it's gonna happen. I feel like this might be it. I don't foresee, I mean, these contractions are pretty intense and I don't foresee them lasting for like days. So today's August 6th. My due date is August 11th. My first pregnancy with Addie, like I thoroughly enjoyed it. I was super comfortable. They wanted to induce me once I hit a week late and I refused. I was like, nope, the baby will come when the baby's ready. I didn't want anybody intervening. And my doctor was like, well, we're not letting you go past 42 weeks. So they scheduled me at an induction on a Sunday night when I would have turned like 42 weeks. And I started laboring with her 8:30 in the morning that Friday, previous Friday. And she was born at 4 a.m. like Saturday. So she was like basically 2 weeks late. With Bentley, he was 6 days late. At that point, I also had an induction scheduled for my 41 week. I would have been 41 weeks and I was super uncomfortable and miserable with him. So I was like all about the induction at that point. So again, it was scheduled for a Sunday night and I went into labor with him 1:30 in the morning. It was Friday night, but 1:30 in the morning, Saturday, like it had just turned Saturday. and he was born by 8 a.m. Saturday. My water broke. They gave me Pitocin to like bring on the contractions because I never had these contractions with Bentley. And it was really quick and actually pretty pleasant experience. So this little guy seems to be taking after his sister with the laboring contractions. Oh, I was really hoping for like another Bentley type labor where I just have my water break and it's a very quick thing, but I don't think that's going to be the case. So Dan has a doctor's appointment at 4:30, and then he'll be home and we'll see where we're at then. I saw the nurse practitioner today, and she said she was actually going to call the on-call doctor just to give a heads up. So that kind of made me hopeful that it's a sign. My bags are packed. I'm ready. At this point, I just don't want to feel these contractions. I feel like my contractions, I'm having one right now. Ooh, I feel like they were a lot more intense with Addie when I was laboring all day, like literally from 8:30 in the morning, and she wasn't born until for a little after 4 a.m. on Saturday. I have a labor and delivery story, so I'll link that down below where I go into more detail. But I was miserable that whole day with her. My contractions were more closer together, but I wasn't dilating as quickly. So the fact that I'm already 2 centimeters and the contractions are very spaced out, so it's like manageable and I don't feel super uncomfortable at this point. It's just when the contractions are happening. I'm hopeful. Like Bentley, I didn't get my epidural until an hour and a half before he was delivered. At that point, like I got it and I dilated so quickly. With Addie, like I got to the hospital at like 6:30 at night, and I was like, how fast can I get the epidural? Because I just needed relief from the day, and I don't feel like that right now. So they're painful and they're uncomfortable, but not anywhere near where I like want to rush to the hospital to have an epidural. So we'll see. I will keep you posted. I'll keep this vlog going. But right now I'm just trying to take it easy, relax. I'm just tidying up from when the kids just left, and I'm super grateful to have 2 little kids. Louis I don't count because he's neat. He doesn't make messes, but Addie was like really helpful today, just like watching after Bentley for me, and she was just hanging out on the couch with me, and Bentley's just pretty chill, so it made it a lot easier on me, and I'm just grateful to my parents that they could come take them and give me some rest. So I'll check back in with you guys as the day progresses, but I don't know, it could be baby time, it could be go time, or this could be false alarm and we could be here another 5 days, but dear God, I hope that's not the case.
It's happening. It's happening.
Freaking out a little, freaking out a little.
No, we're here at the hospital. We are here. Actually, I can go by this way.
Does this go through?
Yeah, I think so. I think they made it go through. They built the new side.
It's really annoying.
What?
Beeping's really annoying.
I know, but it's what it must do.
My biggest fear is that we get there and they're like, there's no time for the epidural. Because when I called Dan to come home and let's go, my contractions were like 6 minutes apart, and now I feel like they're less than 5.
We're here, we're here. Is it happening?
I hope so. I don't want to feel like this anymore.
I mean, I don't know what else it could be, right?
And then I held for the on-call, and they hung up on me, and then I called back.
That's
and
crazy.
Again,
like,
and they hung up on me again, and I was like, well, whatever.
You have to go through the ringer, like through so many automated prompts. Like you would think if you have it, they asked you like 3 different times if you were having an emergency or going into labor. Like how many different prompts?
Get hung up on.
Yeah, and then how many different prompts?
I don't even know what you're filming right now. Are you filming?
I'm filming you.
Oh, me? Because then they usually have to give you like a bag of fluid before they can give you the epidural.
Yeah. Well, here we are.
Oh. Is this it?
Yeah.
Oh, labor and delivery. Yeah, but aren't you gonna park?
Babe, you can get in a wheelchair. We'll get you in, and then I'll park. Crazy?
I'm gonna get in a wheelchair.
Babe, they're gonna put you in a wheelchair. It's go time. Right? We're ready to go. We're staying. It's happening tonight. She said it's gonna go quick, right? She better not be lying. How are you feeling right now?
I'm in a lot of pain.
Not good, right?
I'm surprised I'm only 4 centimeters because I feel like I'm like 8. This is exactly how it was with Addie.
Yeah, but you heard what she said. She said that it's gonna go quick and you can go from 4 to 10 in an hour.
Yeah.
Right? So she's gonna check up on you in 2 hours, she said, or in an hour or two. They're gonna give you the epidural, and then they're gonna check you again, and you could be ready to go, right?
That's how fast it was with Bentley.
You're doing such a great job.
They have to give me 2 bags of fluid because my stupid blood pressure's low, but it's always low.
Wait, I wanna just turn here. There'll be a baby in that thing in a minute or two, right? That's crazy to think, right?
Not yet.
I don't know why I'm so emotional. I feel like I got this emotional for the last 2.
Oh, yeah?
No epidural? No, oh my goodness. You did so great, babe. I'm so proud of you. You know that? I'm so proud of you. He's looking at you.
Congratulations.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Thanks for being patient.
Oh, you're very welcome. Sorry if I was mean or... Oh, it's okay. Oh, you were in pain. It's fine. I understand.
It's 4.8 cents.
Sorry? How long was he?
Look, he's looking at you, babe. He's got his eyes wide open.
I'll pop up in a second.
Yeah.
It's like 21 and a half inches.
Yeah, that's 21.
He peed twice already.
I don't even know where to begin. I just called Colette, and that was like the most words I've spoken in 2 hours. I feel like I'm slightly traumatized. We did that without an epidural. It was not part of the plan, and I understand why nobody else would want to do that. But
You did
he's
great.
here, and he's healthy, and he's so calm. He nursed for like 40 minutes.
so emotional. I got
Dan was crying like a baby. Well, it is emotional.
No, but I didn't get that emotional.
You were crying like while I was pushing, and that freaked me out a little. Because I was like, is something wrong?
I don't know, because I think I was so proud of you, like, how you were doing it.
I was the crazy lady in the movies that's screaming down the hallway that you hear. I was that. It hurt. But he came out. The nurse said I pushed him out in 5 minutes. It felt like 5 hours. But I'm just glad that he's here. Finally. And he's so calm. He hasn't cried. She just came in to give him like his hepatitis B shot and the ointment that goes in his eyes. And he whimpered a little when she gave him the shot in his leg, but then he stopped. So I'm going to end this vlog here and get some rest, and I will go into more detail tomorrow. My mom's headed here with the kids, so they're gonna meet their little brother, and I'm like in shock still. I can't muster up words, but we'll see you in the next video when everybody meets him. And we don't have a name for him. Poor child. We're still between two, but I do think he is a little bit blonde. Dan still thinks he's dark. He's definitely not as dark as Bentley. He's over in that thing because the nurse was just doing his footprints and stuff. But I'm just in love and I'm in shock. But I'll fill you guys in more tomorrow. Hopefully he'll have a name by then. Thank you for watching.